Greetings.
Hey, welcome. Sorry, that was really loud. Welcome back to GTA 5. Walter is with me for this one.
Oh my god. Discord didn't even pick that up until the very end of it.
Oh, great.
It sounded really
I
fucked
can't
up for me.
wait to see what the waveform looked like in Audacity.
It's just gonna be a rectangle.
So anyway, yeah, here we are. We're back. It's your boy.
Hey.
Here we are in a golf course. This is our cold open to this video before we get into the main meal. This is another Vinewood Souvenirs guy. We're going to Mark Zuckerberg and we're going to steal his golf club. You probably can do this in a bunch of ways. I think if you like walk up to him, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then they're like, "Hey, get away, motherfucker!" Blah, 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 blah. And then they shoot you. I like to try to shoot the guys from far away, as you'll see. He has 3 bodyguards. I like to shoot them in the face so they die, and then get the guy. Because the thing is, the guy starts running away in his golf cart, and you have to chase him, because if he gets away, then you fail.
That could be a tricky situation.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna come clean right now. I don't get it on the first try, because I fucked it up.
Why you always spoiling shit?
These golf carts suck. They don't go very fast. And yes, pretty much as soon as you take out a gun, these guys start shooting you. So you just gotta go for it. And yeah, this motherfucker's already on the move. I found the better thing to do is kill the dude first.
Just pick him off from the distance.
Yeah, the first thing you'll see. But yeah, just pick him off. Then those guys, you take care of them. You pick up the golf club. You get out of there, and you're golden. But yeah, I like how the cops hit him. That was great. So yeah, Buzz.
Oh yeah, so I got to be in this video. Tim decided that I get to join the GTA fun now.
Yeah,
I played this game.
Yeah, talk about what you think of the game.
Good. So I played it like shortly after it came out. At least the single player mode of this. I haven't played it in forever. I played a lot of online recently. Online's alright. It's kind of fucking terrible, but it's fun.
That's kind of how I feel about the single player playing through it too. It's like, well, just a lot of the core elements of it suck dick, but I really like it.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, you're driving car
online
around and smashing into people, so you have that going for you at least.
That's really the saving grace of this whole fucking enterprise, honestly, is that it's fun to drive cars around. And although I saw someone making a pretty good case for the driving in GTA 4 as being like the best of the series, and I don't know about all that, but I do think increasingly, as I think about it, yeah, just fucking bam, over, and then you just take these fuckers out, and it's done.
You're like a master criminal here, dude.
Yeah, I'm so fucking cool. Bam. I think I actually shot a completely different dude, and then I got this guy after. I think I sniped... Yeah, that dude over there in the distance. I sniped him, whoever that guy is. Well, R.I.P. to that guy.
Yeah, he's just in the wrong place, the wrong time, you know.
And I'm going to lose the cops in the golf cart. The best part is I didn't even have to leave the golf course. What an awesome police response.
There should be a stat that tracks how many innocent people you kill.
There was in GTA 4. Well, yeah, I was saying,
okay.
I think as the years go on, I think 4, pound for pound, might be my favorite in the series. It's the one that I've come back to the most times. And I gotta say, I do like how the driving feels. The thing is, it's just, unlike this game, you can't, like, if you're, like, going really, really fast, the driving gets a little dicey. But, I don't know, if you know how to drive in the game, it's not so bad.
I think it feels a lot more beefy in GTA 4.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but, yeah, it feels weighty in a way that's not very natural feeling. I mean, it's still fine. I still like the driving in this game fine. certainly played a lot of it, but yeah, I think 4 has and also story-wise, I think 4 is a lot better than 5. And I like the San Andreas story, but I'd really have to play through it again, because I don't remember all the details or whatever.
It's pretty neat. There's a lot of goofy shit in it. But I mean, there's always goofy shit.
Yeah, and that's not a problem. I mean, I like San Andreas a lot because it's basically doing the sort of 90s gangster movie, early 2000s 90s gangster movie type of thing, but I don't know. It's crafted onto a good structure. Yeah, and the characters are fun and the voice acting is fucking amazing in San Andreas. And same for GTA 4. I think it gets a lot of mileage out of the characters. I think the biggest setback for GTA 4 is just the setting. It's just very samey. But, I don't know.
That's the thing that attracts me, San Andreas, the most. Just, the environment in it. It's, very varied, and I always thought it was the most interesting. I was kind of disappointed that they took away the 3 cities for GTA 5.
Yeah, because Las Venturas, that would be cool to have seen in this. Yeah, I don't know. GTA 5 has a lot of things that I like, and a lot of things that I think are good, but I can't, in many different respects, and the map is one of them despite how big it is, I can't help but feel that there's a lot of wasted potential for such a big game. And I mean, we'll see how GTA 6 goes, because that's gonna exist at some point now. Apparently, we're getting a trailer next month.
It's coming along,
allegedly. So that means it's 4 years away, something like that. Because I mean, I think it was 2 years between the GTA 5 trailer and when it came out. So
yeah, I think you're right.
Know. I think GTA 6 it sounds like it's going to be in Vice City, which, okay.
One of my favorite things for time between trailer and the game actually being released is Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh my god.
They released that little teaser trailer fucking 5 years ago.
Jesus
just
Christ.
That's it.
I mean, that's even more of at least they're actually making GTA 6.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 is a pyramid scheme. Not even a pyramid. That's not the right word for it. I don't know. It's I not a pyramid scheme, but something like the Elon Musk tunnel project, or the Saudi thing where they're gonna make a big city in the desert or whatever, where it's this is a thing that we're going to raise a bunch of money from investors for, off of saying we're gonna do, but it's impossible and we're never gonna do it. That's what Elder Scrolls 6 feels like to me. It's we have no intention of doing this, but we put up a CGI graphic with the fucking title in it, and then our stock goes up however much, and then we just keep putting out Elder Scrolls 5, 10, and that's it. But I don't know. That's just what it feels like to me.
That definitely makes sense. What I feel like is going to happen is that if the game does eventually get released, it's gonna be fucking shitty, so...
Well, yeah. That could very much happen for GTA 6, too. At the very least, I expect GTA 6 to have the same... I've mentioned this many times in the LP already, but the same issue that I think a lot of Rockstar games have increasingly over time. Which I haven't played Red Dead 2, but I know a lot of people who have, and I know I've seen it be played, and it seems to have the same issue, where it's wants to have this huge open world, but nothing about the interactions with the open world actually affects anything about the story or the gameplay very much, and in all of the actual missions, they have a very specific way that they want you to do it, to take you through the linear story, and they don't want you to deviate from it. And I just think those two things are at odds of making this open world game, because I've talked about before how GTA 3 and San Andreas, I think they managed that middle ground pretty elegantly in terms of, like, you can complete missions in different ways and it still, like, carries you through a story. But I think you kind of have to sacrifice more of one for the other. And over time, they've gone for more of, like, we want to make a long movie that you play through. But we want to have our cake and eat it too, of also having you do all this thing like, in Red Dead 2 you can have a camp and everything. Nothing you do in it changes anything that happens in the game, but you can do it.
Look,
and it's the same thing with it's the same thing with GTA 5. It's like, you can play tennis, you can do yoga, and it's like, okay, but like, it's not like, it's the same thing with I've talked about the skills in this game, how like shooting or driving will go up or whatever during the single player campaign, and it's like, it's never like you have to get to a certain level to beat any missions or anything. Like, you can still just like play that. You never have to do,
so you can look
it
at and be like, whose bar go up.
Yeah, it's like, what's even the point of having it?
We're comparing it to San Andreas. I think in San Andreas they did a good job of like mixing in all the wonderful things in the environment that you can do, like the mini games, like fucking racing down Mount Chiliad on the BMXs and shit.
I agree.
Whereas like the little side offerings in GTA 5 usually just kind of feel more like they're fucking bothering you.
Yeah,
like
they're
just
either
annoying.
They're either in the way, or it's just like bonus shit that doesn't do anything. Yeah. So I think it seems like, I have a feeling that they will probably just go more in that direction, which will be disappointing. The only thing you can hope for is just like the gameplay or environment are good enough to make up for that, or maybe the story, but I wouldn't fucking count on that either.
They're gonna make Vice City a straight line.
Yeah. They're gonna make. Have you ever heard of that, by the way? The line from I think it's like Saudi Arabia and the UAE are doing it.
I heard of it like very briefly.
But yeah,
I don't
it's
know
like a
like
big
how
line.
realistic of an idea it is. Like if they're actually planning on like completely executing this, because I feel like it's just gonna be shitty.
It does. No, it's like, it's a long line of a few miles just in the desert, and it's supposed to be like 100% sustainable and everything, and it's like an indoor
How would that
city.
help sustainability, though? It's got all the same shit as any other city, but it's fucking more annoying to get to.
I don't know. The most real thing about it that exists is a cartoon showing like a futuristic version of what it would be.
All the
which
people
is why
are
I
really
compared
long
it
and straight.
Yeah, which is why I compared it to the Hyperloop thing, where it was like, we're going to have this high-tech, single-lane, single-car tunnel, which is already a fucking stupid idea, that, you know, goes under, connects, look at the CGI thing of all these cars going, and then they actually make the thing, and it's a really long tube that you can get stuck in your car.
Yeah, just like overhyped fucking tech shit.
And it's like, and it's also just like, yeah, have you ever heard of, like, having the big hole in the ground, and instead of individual cars, it's a couple of cars put together, and they're long, and a bunch of people can get on them? We already did that.
Do you remember solar roadways?
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. I mean, hey, like, renewable energy is absolutely viable, and we should do it, but, like, the line is not going to happen. That's not a real thing. That's 100% a thing to just get money from, because I don't know, I feel like tech investors will throw money at basically anything.
I was just thinking that, it's like, these people like fucking throw money at anything without thinking about it. I don't understand. Like, how can you like not possibly think about it for like a quarter of a second and doubt it?
I have to imagine that a lot of them know that it's not real and it doesn't matter. Also, I fucked this mission up. This is a really boring fucking long mission, by the way.
The classic GTA mission where you just get to work in a fucking shipyard.
Yeah, this is setting up for a heist that we'll be doing later. And, yeah, you get to move shipping containers around for 20 fucking minutes.
That's a pretty cool vehicle that moves them, though.
It is nice. If this were like a simulation game where all you did was this, I'd think it's awesome. But because it's in the middle of a GTA game, I think it sucks.
It'd be kind of cool to drive one of those in real life and like squish something with it.
Yeah, like
imagine just like dropping a shipping container on like a soda can. You get fucking squished, buddy.
I also like how you get yelled at if you like dick around too much with this, but here I absolutely shit the fucking bed and it's fine. Like that yeah, that's okay.
You got to file a report for that one?
Like I was going to pick it up and move it, but they were like, "No, that's fine. Great job."
It reminds me of fucking GTA Online where we were talking about having to fucking get your car's oil changed.
Oh yeah. It's like taking Mafia 2 to its extreme of like you have to obey the traffic rules and everything. It's like you got to get your fucking license plate renewed and you got to pay an insurance bill. You got to get your oil changed
to make sure your registration doesn't expire.
Sometimes your car will have like weird lights on it and you don't know what they mean. Yeah, now we get to move shipping containers with a really big thing instead of a car thing.
This could probably crush so many soda cans.
Yeah, you could crush some huge soda cans with this shit.
There's a very empty little cabin that he's sitting in. There's just the chair and the controls and nothing else.
That's all you need, baby.
If it were realistic, it would have like a bunch of coats hanging on the chair and like fucking bags of chips on the floor and shit.
Yeah, bunch of cigarette butts.
Yeah, like tissues.
Yeah, I love jacking off in my cabin.
Well, I was just thinking if they sneeze or something, but I mean they could do that.
Oh,
I can't believe
sorry.
you would make a joke like that.
I think I was saying something or thinking something and forgot. Who
That's
fucking
usually
saw
what we
that
do
coming?
in this video. I mean, we already did this earlier in the video. This is the second instance.
When was the first?
I don't remember. Just get it?
I was in the Mario video. We had.
Oh
the
no,
big
it was when you were
break
talking
party.
about GTA 4. It didn't take that long, but we did get off track for a little bit.
Yeah, I picked it back up though. I think I was like thinking of something in my head that something one of us said made me think, "Ooh, I should talk about this," and then I forgot it. But that's not a big fucking deal.
I mean,
Who cares?
I do that at least like fucking 5 times in each video without ever saying anything.
I do that about 100 times a day.
Yeah. 5 was a low estimate.
Look how
It's
slow
alright.
this shit is.
We just gotta keep filling up the air so that we rake in all the ad revenue, right?
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Don't forget to comment. Tell us your favorite
like-
fruit.
So I was doing. Oh, so this is a thing we can talk about. Is I did the rebrand that I've been talking about. I changed the name,
Oh,
and
do
the
you actually
profile
do it?
picture, and the channel banner. Oh, you haven't seen? You can look
I
at it
haven't
now.
looked.
Yes, you can get the live Walter reaction to the new stuff.
Put my camera in the corner.
Thank you, by the way, to
Oh,
Bobby.
man.
To Bo Goblin Gamer for
Bless
making
you.
the new profile picture and channel banner. Yes. So what I was gonna say is I was gonna take your advice and set up the subscriptions shit on Twitch and do the thing where if you subscribed me on Twitch then you get blessed. But first of all, I guess I should have like realized this, but you have to like do all this like shit to set that up. You have to like put in your tax information and whatnot.
You do have
and,
to do that.
And like, I mean, that's not a problem. But the thing is, like, I feel like I'll wait to do that until I have like more of a Twitch audience to justify it, because
It felt
I don't
kind of
know.
bizarre when I first filled that shit out. Like, it definitely made me hold off on doing it for a little bit. It was like, do I really have to tell Amazon my social security number? Like, I guess I fucking do if I want to get money for streaming.
Well, they probably. Yeah, if I want to get $50 in like 9 months.
I tell you though, when you get that $50, it's like, fuck yeah, buddy, I got $50.
Tell you what, leave your comment on this video if you would subscribe to me on Twitch. If you would pay money on the promise, on the that I start streaming more regularly, like at least once a week. If that happened, If you would
think,
subscribe
guys,
to me on Twitch, if you want to get blessed by Pope Timbo,
this is going to be a
let me
successful
know.
rebranding. You guys could be the
I'm
owners of
reinventing myself.
the founders badge on Twitch. When
Yes.
Tim has 2,000
The first-
subscribers, you'll have the founder badge. You'll probably even be VIP, you know.
If you're one of the first 10 people to subscribe to me on Twitch, to get blessed on Twitch, you will be a cardinal, and you will get to... You'll be like my caliphs, the caliphs to my Muhammad. You'll get to write my history and carry on my teachings.
You'll be a shoo-in for going to heaven.
And then you all get to fight amongst each other when I die about who amongst you is the most like me and whatnot, and that will determine the
I feel like I'll get
geopolitics
to be
of
the
an entire
leader of some
region for
faction.
centuries. Yeah,
Followers of Walter.
You'll be one of the warlords for one of the factions, one of the caliphates in my memory. I've talked before about the idea of America like balkanizing and breaking up into regional, basically going through their Chinese warlord era after democracy collapses, and it would be I think you could be maybe not the leader of one of those places, one of those regions.
That
but
does sound like a lot of work.
I think you could have an important strategic and or administrative position in such a
I think I'd be used as a pawn.
I think you would be you'd be like the IT guy for someone.
Oh, I won't do that shit.
Dude. You'd be the IT guy for the Hitler of the Wisconsin governorate.
Can I just go to hell instead?
I mean, yeah, you can just kill yourself. That is an option.
That kind of sounds like it would be better than doing that.
Or you can just hope that you get killed in whatever insurgency precedes this reality. I like when he says manifesto. We're like not even 3/4 of the way done with this fucking mission. We still gotta drive all the way back to the fucking apartment, and we gotta plan the heist on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Gotta listen to Trevor talk about all the options. Yeah, I love...
God.
If you love following a yellow line to drive somewhere and listening to somebody talk, then GTA 5 is the game for you.
I do honestly like following the yellow line.
I also like following the yellow line, and you know why? Because I'm a stupid idiot, and even when I'm
They should make it so you get cheese when you get to the ends. There should be like a physical add-on for the game.
Yeah, there should be like confetti that shoots out when you get to your destination. I don't think I've ever talked about this before. I'm like not the best driver, not physically, like I know how to drive, I'm fine, but in terms of like directions for places, I'm just like very anxious about getting where I need to, knowing where I'm going, so I like to have the GPS as a failsafe in a lot of circumstances, unless I like know where I'm going, of course. And so I follow a little yellow GTA line in real life as well, so I like having that crutch.
Yeah, and then it's the same
so
thing
I don't
as in
mind
GTA, where you don't learn the map because you just look at the yellow line.
Right. So I mean, I don't mind it so much, but I've seen clips of missions from Red Dead 2 where they like deviate from the yellow line just a little bit, like as a shortcut, and they fail the mission, and it's like, get the fuck out of here.
That's fucking stupid. What in the world? Whose idea was that?
I don't know.
It's like you get bit by a
fucking
rattlesnake if you start trailblazing or something.
No, it was literally like, you know, there's a trail and they're in a horse-drawn carriage or whatever, and they just like veered off the trail for a little while, and then it was like, you know, mission failed, you got lost.
You probably broke the carriage too.
You didn't go the right way.
Yeah, you stupid asshole. All you had to do is follow the line.
Mission failed, stay on the fucking road. I'm an outlaw, but I can't I have to obey traffic laws because you need to hear this dialogue I wrote. It's really good. I'm Sam Hauser.
Oh man, there's a really
Sam
bad
Hauser's a
example
bozo.
of
I'm calling out the
GTA
Hauser
Online.
bros right now. I'm sorry for talking.
No, it's okay.
What were you saying?
In GTA Online, when you buy a nightclub, you have to do a mission to set it up, and it's really fucking shitty. It's you're now like the owner of the nightclub, and everybody's in there like saying, "Hey boss, what's going on?" And you know they do all the fucking cringy GTA dialogue where you're an epic criminal, all that.
Yeah.
But like they're trying to introduce you as like the new owner and everything, and what you end up having to do in the mission is fucking grunt work, where you gotta pick up a guy from the fucking airport and drive him back to your new nightclub that you just purchased.
I think I remember you or someone describing this mission to me. When
pretty
you had
sure
to
I
do
was
it.
whining about it when I did it like 4 months ago
Well, it
or
sounds
something.
fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. And then you have to like go pick up somebody from their house or something. It's like, I'm the fucking boss. Why am I just being a taxi driver? And it's literally it. Then you get to listen to them fucking talk the entire time you're driving, so they can keep saying like, "Oh, you know how many nightclubs there are? One more with you, round pal."
That's the worst. The worst thing in GTA Online is that there's just so much. They like when we're playing it on stream and shit. We'll be like doing a heist mission or something. We'll be driving there, and we'll be like talking amongst ourselves, and we'll be in the car driving for like 5 minutes, and I'll notice that my phone on the game is still up, and this motherfucker is still saying things to me, and it's like, oh my god. There's so many things about GTA Online where it's like, I mean, the main thing is just the way that you enter any game or any event or mission is just like completely counterintuitive and strange.
God, it's so convoluted, especially when you come back to the game after not playing it for a while.
Right, it's so like tedious, or if you haven't done it before ever. Like I remember the first time we were trying to figure out GTA Online, and it was like, is there not just like a button that says play games with my friends like every other online game since fucking Halo? Yeah, it makes me feel like an idiot.
It makes such a pain in the ass if you want to do like a private session as well. Or like play with specific people at all, really. It's always trying to just jam you in with random people.
Well,
I don't like that. Random people who play GTA Online are not the people I want to associate with.
They're mostly fucking annoying. A lot of them are just hackers. They just go on and you know, do whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
Whoa. Oh, that reminds me of something I did at work today.
Did you smash the picture of your boss's wife?
Yeah, because he really pissed me off.
That's
so
awesome.
I went in there, I punched his desk, and his thing fell off his desk. No.
Nice.
I was trying to fix a Chromebook, and it's making me really fucking mad. I won't get into why, but
like where this is going.
I was very frustrated, and I wanted to break something. I wasn't like seething or anything, but it's like, man, I'd probably feel better right now if I just like smashed some shit. And I picked up, I have a like milk crate behind my desk of a bunch of fucking laptop parts that are broken. I pulled out broken screen and smashed it into the ground as hard as I could, and a bunch of glass went flying everywhere. It's like, man, that was fucking sick.
Nice.
That I had to sweep up all the glass, but it was worth it.
I like imagining you just demurely sweeping up glass after having done that.
Oh man, I learned something fun about the laptop screens.
Oh, what's that?
If I take them apart, there's like a bunch of layers to the screen, and one of the layers is this plastic sheet that's like, oh my god, it's translucent, and when you look through it, it's like looking through fucking drunk goggles, but like on steroids. It's kind of insane.
Oh.
So when I found this, I of course had to like fucking hold it in front of my face and stumble around to the office for like 10 minutes. Kept like walking into shit.
I wonder what it would be like to drive with this.
I kept walking around. I actually fucking thought that. I kept fucking walking around just holding this plastic sheet in front of my fucking face, though. I probably looked like a fool.
Yeah, you really looked like a real bozo, I bet.
Yeah, look at this jerkwad over here.
Get a load of this guy. Are you okay either talking or being silent over this cutscene while I get a beverage real quick?
Yeah.
Alright.
Tim had to get a beverage because he's a fucking dummy. He should have been prepared before we started recording this. I got my cup of water. I haven't touched it the whole time. It's been waiting for this moment. I'm sorry if you hate that sound. Comment if you hate that sound I just made. Our man's back.
Right, I'm back.
I kept everybody entertained.
I'm sure. I can't wait to hear it later. Anyway, that was
Trevor doing?
That was the Merryweather thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, not the I was about to say that was the
Mission passed. You did it. Look how fucking angry that guy is.
Scouting the port. Yeah, that's what it is. I was gonna say it's the Merryweather heist, but that's not what it is. That's what we're setting up for. My bad.
So many layers to all this crime shit. Must be hard being a criminal.
You have Wade in the poopy.
Yeah, it's yucky.
That's pretty much all I had in mind. I just wanted to say that.
Sorry, you got it.
I also liked how Trevor fucked the eye of this teddy bear of this cousin's.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, there's like a teddy bear covered in cum, and like one of its eyes has a hole in it, is missing.
It seems like it'd be fun to investigate this apartment, these living quarters, whatever it is.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a closer inspection. Ooh, he's got a bong in his room. I just noticed that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what that's for.
Oh,
I don't think he's planting flowers in that thing. Oh, God, that's really loud.
It'll be cool when I can do the grassroots missions for Franklin. Spoilers, there's more than one.
Uh-oh.
I'm burping like a motherfucker.
Oh, look, this time you're following the purple line, though.
Indeed. So, I don't know if I included it. I might have cut it out, but at some point you get a call from Wade, and he tells you that, there's a Minisub here, which you need for the heist. And here's me being a dumbass thinking I need to pay a toll.
It's being polite. Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Also, I thought that this song that's playing on the radio in the game was Royals by Lorde, but it's some other bullshit that is that song's beat and melody, but not the words. I don't know.
Yeah, you hear that shit a lot. Or it's like they sample the other song sometimes. Or it could even be a cover.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, there's the mini sub.
I remember this shit with a little sub though. I thought this was pretty cool.
So I tried to be like cool here and get up on these shipping containers to like snipe. Yeah, to like snipe the guys from far away, but honestly, I feel like sniping them would just make it even harder, I realized. I was like, oh wait, I'm pretty sure you can just like get up on this boat and just like not be seen by them and get it. And that is precisely what I end up doing. But
you just had to be menacing for a little bit.
Yeah, not before doing this shit. Because, yeah, I was like, okay, well, do I want to wait around here to shoot these guys and immediately alert them? Or... Well, I guess I have a silencer on my shit, but...
Well, it's good. You're being thoughtful, though. You know, you have to... This is a delicate situation.
I wanted to try to do something interesting, but it's... You know, it's pretty simple. You can just kind of wait until...
You know, you gotta think
people
like
aren't around here. And then you can just walk up to the fucking Minisub. So... No need to overcomplicate things. And it already is going to take like 10 minutes to get the fucking sub to where you need it to be, so... Because it moves slow as shit and you can't... and you gotta go around. You'll see.
I'm glad there's just the one button that dunks the whole thing in.
Yeah, I love that there's the steel Minisub button. Ugh. I enjoy this time of year, but one of the not cool things about it is it's the time of year where I'm just perpetually stuffy and congested all the time.
Yeah, it's the same thing for me.
I mean, I go on and off. Some days are better than others, and it rarely ever becomes like a real problem, but just like my background condition is just like, yeah, not being able to breathe fully out of both nostrils, and it's annoying.
For me, in the last couple of years, I've started having like trouble with fucking like coughing up a lot of mucus and shit, like during the winter time, which is kind of gross, but
it's kind of yucky.
Yeah, I was having a bad time with that this morning, but then fortunately over the rest of the day it was pretty much fine. But yeah, like there's always some fucking shit going on, like either my nose is stuffy or like I'm sneezing nonstop or I'm coughing or like I don't know, like my hair starts falling out.
Yeah, just your head doesn't, it just reacts poorly.
Like you gotta have some kind of shit going on, you can't just be content.
Yeah, well, the other thing that happened that is characteristic for me, that is happening to me right now of this season, is my skin gets really dry. And the two main manifestations of that are, or three, I guess. One is zits, which I thought zits was because your skin was like oily, but whenever my skin gets really dry, it's usually followed by a breakout. And then the other is my hands get really ashy during this time, so I really have to lotion up my hands, or like my fucking knuckles will like split and bleed because of how ashy they are. Yeah,
that shit sucks.
And then the other thing is my
lotion at my desk at work for that very reason.
Yeah, I keep one handy as well. And yeah, the other thing is my scalp. I'll get some. It's usually around this time of year that that's like the most infrequent of them, like the least of a problem. But I'll get some like dandruff and just like my head will be dry or whatever. But and I gotta switch up the shampoos a little bit. But
I get split lips. That's annoying.
Yeah, you gotta keep the chapstick going. Yeah, it's a thing, you know. It's weird because like I otherwise really like this time of year. Like I like when it gets cold. Not when it's like when you get into like January and February, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, like when it's fucking painful to go outside.
Yeah, but when it's like just transitioning, when it's like autumn and it's transitioning into being cold and everything, and it's like there's still some kind of nice days out and sweater weather and all that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like not being fucking hot.
Like right now, like basketball and football are starting up, so everyone's all into that. Like there's fun stuff going on.
We're a little bit past this now, but it's always nice seeing the trees change colors.
Yeah,
like around here, it's
still like that. Yeah, it's still like that around here. Still get some nice orange
I noticed
and yellow
when I was
trees.
Driving down the highway today that it was like mainly all of the red trees that were still there, and all the other ones were bare.
Yeah, it's definitely getting later in that season, but it's still going on. And yeah, you can. I don't know if you can hear, but
somebody's having a bad time.
That's actually the
That's
dolphins.
Actually Trevor.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, no, it's the dolphins or killer whales. There, you could see one a little earlier.
Oh,
and yeah, I've been
I've
been holding the. Yeah, there's like a whole ecosystem of fucking creatures underwater that doesn't matter at all. I've been holding the go up button the whole time, and for some reason that doesn't do anything when you're just moving forward. I love the little ring in the distance. It reminds me of the ring challenges from the SpongeBob movie game.
It feels like you're never going to reach it. It's just going to be this for the next 45 minutes.
I know, it looks precisely the same amount of far away for the entire time that you're going toward it until you're right on it. Also reminds me of the one mini game from Toontown. The one trolley game where you go through the rings.
Did I ever even like make an account on Toontown? I think
think
I
you
wanted
may
to
have.
play it with you guys the one time. I don't remember getting particularly far with it though.
No, yeah, I remember you, like,
I
know,
probably got to
making
the
an
point
account
where I
and
had to
everything,
choose
but-
a username and got stuck trying to think of the most funny thing possible.
No, I think
like I'm gonna make my Toontown account be Pussy Master 70.
yeah. I think I remember you playing it with us, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it
not
was just
very
like
much.
a one-time thing. It's like when we played
Yeah.
RuneScape.
Yeah. It would be nice to restart RuneScape for real, but I have too much other shit. Maybe one of these days, though, because there was a time where I played RuneScape a lot. It was just a long time ago.
I took Thursday and Friday off of work this week with the primary reason being to play RuneScape.
Nice.
They have like a fucking event that's starting on Wednesday. And I haven't actually played RuneScape in a couple of years, but I want to sit down and fucking go at it.
That'll be good. So yeah, now we get to drive the sub back. On
I also
truck.
wanted to not work. That's my main thing.
Well, not working is fun.
Yeah, not working is
And-
fucking sick.
It's also... Oh, I'm wrong. I was about to say it's Thanksgiving weekend. Or Thanksgiving week. That's next week.
I've been thinking for so long that I need to take vacation time, and when I finally muster up the courage, it's literally 1 week before another vacation.
Hey, that's fine.
But yeah, I mean, I'm fucking happy to have long weekends twice in a row.
Yeah, oof, that sounds good to me.
Excuse me.
Take whatever time you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can park it there.
There's been a lot of chat around me about people retiring. Like, my mom retired recently, so I get to hear about that, and like fucking everybody else who retired. I always tell
Yeah,
people that
same.
I want to retire. Like, I'm about ready to.
That's a really good thing, like, young guy thing to say to old people. That's like a good... I bet that gets a laugh.
Yeah, a
from
little
old
bit.
folks. I also am that way because I'm also usually surrounded by people much older than me, just by nature of my family. And in my previous job, a lot of the people that I worked with were like 60, and so a lot of them were like talking about retiring. My dad retired earlier this year. 2 of my uncles retired, and I saw them this summer, and they were like, "It's so fucking good. I love being retired." And I'm like, "I'm sure it does," and especially because they both retired from pretty good jobs, and they got some money, and they're hanging out. And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's fucking great. I'm sure that sounds awesome."
Live like a king.
I can't even like begin to fathom what the world will be like when I'm 65 and I'm like, I'm in my 20s and coming up on the end of my 20s and am still like just trying to establish myself and things. So I have no idea when that's in the cards for me.
One of these days
But-
it'll all be figured out, right?
Sounds great. I mean, I don't know. Who even knows?
Whatever happens, happens.
I mean, did they know? Did they think they were in the clear in 2020 when they would be retiring or whatever?
I mean, I think they at
I don't
least
know.
were probably more hopeful for the future than we
I
end up
have to
being
think
with
so.
the fucking internet poison that we've been exposed to.
I don't even know if it's just the internet poison, honestly, because it's just like those people are boomers. They grew up in a situation like economically that will never be repeated again, like a period of plenty for the average person that we just have never attained since. Mostly because of them, like mostly literally because they like made that not be a thing.
It's funny how detached like that definition is from the word boomer at this point. I basically completely forgot that that's like where it comes from.
Yeah, people who grew up in the 50s.
Yeah, it's more like a slur now.
Yeah, it's an ethno-social term now.
Yeah.
An ethno-social. It's not a fucking word.
Sure,
You know what I mean,
sounded
though.
smart, though.
I was about to say ethno-linguistic, but that's not true. No one's calling people boomers because they like speak a language.
Maybe
That'd
they
be
do.
funny if they did. They speak boomerish.
Boomerish.
I don't know.
They just walk around saying boomer like a Pokemon.
Yeah. Anyway, this was a Rampage.
Yo, good
Another
job.
one.
I
It
can't
was
believe
the,
how he killed all those guys.
I think this is the Vagos. The Vagos. I murdered them.
There are a bunch of Vagos in the alleyway. Now they're not because I shot them. That's my Trevor impression.
Thanks. That was a good Trevor.
Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome.
So now I'm gonna do a real Rampage. This is impromptu. I just you know, for a game and a series that is so like centered around dicking around, there's been very little of it in this run. So
Well, yeah, but you're
I decided
supposed
to-
We're let's playing here. This is a professional display of the game.
exactly, this is a walkthrough. This is how
Yeah.
you should play the game.
If you're confused, leave a comment. We can give you our gameplay tips.
Everything that you've seen thus far is like the best strategy to do every mission. Some of the missions, the best strategy is to fail multiple times.
Tim
before
bought
you
the
get it.
strategy guide. He's using it while he makes this a series.
But I decided for the end of this one just to include a little mindless mayhem,
Yeah,
because it's what
take a
GTA
little
is
breather
known
here.
for. I mean, I just did this because I was just like, I didn't know what else to do, and I had the sticky bomb, so I was like, oh, I'll just throw those sticky
It's a
bombs
pretty
at
good
shit.
call.
That's fun. And yeah, usually when I do any like aside stuff, I'll cut it out. But
This makes me think
this
of
is
a
fun.
criminal
Look at this. This is
damage
wholesome fun.
in GTA Online, where you just like blow up as many fucking cars as you can. Hey,
Yeah,
they got
I
you.
got wasted. Wasted.
Oh, it's like that meme. I can't believe they put that in the game.
I love wasted. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, here's another thing that GTA 4 has over 5. The GTA 5 video editor is by and large a huge improvement over the one in GTA 4, and
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I
one
know
of
you're
the
a big fan
six.
of that.
I'm one of the 6 people in the world who cares about this.
Hey, big hammerhead. There's probably more
but-
than 6. There's, I would say at least like 15.
Okay. But the one thing that the 4 video editor had over the 5 one is that the GTA 5 video editor, when you're recording, when you die, it stops. 4, it keeps the recording going for the whole of like the slow-mo animation of you dying. So you can never get any good like death shots in GTA 5.
All those are the best ones sometimes, especially
You
like
get-
if you're ragdolling real bad.
Of course, and it's like...
That's what the people want to see.
But the recording ends literally like the second the kill shot happens to you, and so... so frustrating.
It's like the brain
0 out
is-
of 10.
Oh, God.
We're
0 out
sending
of
your
10.
Goaty award. Anyway, I'm gonna die, and then the video's gonna end right after the wasted screen, so... Thank you, Walter. Maybe you'll come back for another video.
No.
Okay. Next time, more stuff. Bye.